Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at... team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off at 23.
Beat you to the ball like that, man. What's wrong with you?
Try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play. Sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, is definitely an or not.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But they both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. Looking to throw. Day. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Day. Flush to his right.
Stop.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I want you to stop, dude.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
He may try and run for this. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The last drive, remember, similar situation, he forced him all to cover through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
These are his numbers from last week's contest.
They clean, dog.
Charles, how do you think he went?
At his moments, I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Looking to throw. Day. And this is caught at the 8. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Lutz now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play, and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21.
Come on, 22. Come on, Reed. I saw that.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Day steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Holding.
Let's check in with our referee. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
From the gun, Day buying time to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front.
They'll run it now out of the gun. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Come on, man.
Actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
going to get it running right. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become...
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And
Man, what up with y'all, man? Not much, man.
25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. And oh, look at that.
Man, I ain't been to the peace drop since me and your auntie was dating, man. That's been...
I know retirement is often one of the major gifts, but don't get
I wasn't living in Atlanta. I used to drive up here and go to the peace drop, man.
He's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
But, nah, man, I wasn't planning on going.
Be all right. Okay, I just need some chocolate in the box.
I'm gonna tell you, the last peace drop I went to, some idiot decided that it would be funny to throw a roll of firecrackers into the crowd. And everybody started running because they thought, you know, it was gunshot. And I'm like, see, they crazy, man. I ain't coming down here. So that was the last time I went.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here.
We was far enough away from it that we didn't run because it was over with by the time they got back up where we was at. But if I'd have been there, yeah, I'd have been running.
Oh, come on.
Avoids the contact by sliding. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got it.
Hey, how your finals went?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another
What you end up with?
16 yards there and a 1st down again.
But it appears that they read man.
BBBBL.
What you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make
Hey, well, you didn't get to drop the class?
towards the middle of the field to give himself space.
Oh,
Cut to the outside, have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
So you just take an F.
Picked off at the 21.
You got an F in the class or an F on the final?
Chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
What?
Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What class was
We
that?
just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
Statistics.
Playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play.
Man.
Pick 6. This one may be over.
You should have came over here and got some help. You know what, T?
To the point where you're wondering if it is
I couldn't hit him. She might have could have hit him.
defensively getting the interception. Navigating his way into the end zone.
You just took a L. What'd that do to your GPA?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh.
And now the Bears.
You got to take that class over, right?
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put.
You don't need it to graduate?
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is.
You shouldn't have never taken you. That's when you definitely should have dropped if you were struggling.
You get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Oh, well.
For them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
Y'all playing Fortnite, man?
At the 30-yard line.
I heard they got airplanes on it now.
7 yards to go on 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
False start. Offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still 3rd down.
So a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
He's about to come out.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And they'll go on the ground. And an alley to run. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw on 2nd down. Day forced out to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass.
Get off his ball.
Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much the quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, they look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Operating from the gun. Day dancing to his left. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Day being chased out, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down, and the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Lutz now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So we hit halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Go on him down.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st and 10, Day steps away to his left. Unable to corral him, he fights through. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big get.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
You dropped it.
From the gun, Day. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
After that throw, there's definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, if they make a bad throw, then they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Day. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. And sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
I'm glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And they'll run it here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Man, he is down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Barbecue.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure
forgot to tell her honey.
again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their
put some
territory.
honey too.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about. That's all the time.
Not me, my defense should turn
Ahead
up.
of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run. When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he will find his man on the outside. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback for the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk-reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback. And so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at it. And hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Good defense.
Now let's go. Blue,
They'll drop the throw. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
It's an interception.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
all right, here we go. Blue, ready.
He'll look to throw. He will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All right, here we go.
Where's the flag?
He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
I think this must be Nigel Harris' cousin.
They'll set up
The
to
dude
throw.
I got.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it.
He ain't Damian Harris.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw. And
Hello.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
All right.
Set. Green 39, green 39.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Bears cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
Forced out to his left. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now they'll run it on the toss. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Back to throw here. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's running right through it. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. A 1st down carry for Matthews. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their side.
From like the first season or from like...
Just be over.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I mean, I don't know, man. I ain't paid no attention.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
I remember heard when you said that's my receiver. He was fast. They in the draft class this year?
Plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
How you get them?
Away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 9 there.
So you created them.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play.
You go messing with the
roster. An extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down.
You creating all these players,
so the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Yeah, Hurt was.
Now as they search for a consolation score.
If Hurt ain't a 99, he ain't who I had. He ain't my player. You might well let him alone if you was going to change him. Cause he ain't who he is.
Good plays have him on the move on
Hurd was the man. You couldn't stop Hurd. He was the new Tyreek Hill. I think he was like 5'10", 5'11". He took over when Tyreek got over. I played against him. He played for Houston. I played against him when he was with Houston and when he got him. Traded. I think I traded.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them.
I'm just saying, how old he gonna be though?
Run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move.
It is what it is. I'm gonna have to go back and look at your. Well, it don't matter. I ain't gonna need me looking at them because they ain't who they was. You changed them.
They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And they get 14 yards there at a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium.
Man, my player's starting to get hurt now, man.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward.
Glad my quarterback hurt now, man. Hope he be back for the playoffs. I ain't gonna let see how long he out.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
Who losing?
Green 39! Green 39!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he
Guess I gotta keep winning, man.
for a Bears touchdown. In for the score. And the Bears get a big
You don't know who the second seed, me or D? Oh, okay. D got to go through that gauntlet though.
And that'll cut the lead back down.
You gotta play me, you.
I mean, right, one after another.
And the end result.
So you gotta go through that gauntlet. So I'm good. Either you and him gonna lose.
And the Vikings able to recover. The Hands team does its job. Now they're down big here.
I ain't worried about Junior. He ain't a factor no more.
Fault him for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And
I mean, he ain't, man. He gonna be third seed at best.
Right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But
Yeah.
this game's pretty much done for them.
2 yards.
That ain't happening.
It'll be second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy.
We both got one loss.
Having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively.
I'll be the second seed before it's all over with, because D ain't gonna make it out that gauntlet. I can guarantee bet you.
So from the 36
Bro,
now, first and 10.
I'm back.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh my God.
You left.
Oh my God.
Back at about the 37-yard line. Leonard Floyd
Bad help.
able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Hold on. Come on, man.